number one.
Yeah, sure beats the hell out of number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We are laughing.
Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, y'all. Get ready.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 6 o'clock, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067 on a Tuesday morning. This is Johnny's house. It's going to be a lot of sunshine today with a high of 79. Right now, 58.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so James Corden, I love the dude.
Okay.
And he is very well liked, but I guess not in musicals anymore because people are sick of seeing him in musicals.
Okay.
There's actually a petition for him not to be in the cast of the upcoming movie version of Wicked. So they're announcing the people that are going to star in it. Ariana Grande was one of them that has been announced, which is pretty huge for her. But they're saying the petition is asking that they do not cast James Corden because he's in the new Cinderella one. He's in The Prom. He's in Into the Woods.
Yeah.
He's in Cats, which was horrible.
It was pretty bad.
And apparently people have just had enough. So they're asking for
petition?
Yeah, they're asking for 75,000 signatures.
I just don't. Why are people so invested in stuff like that? Like, man, who cares?
Who cares?
I don't know, but people are saying that he is in no way, shape, or form should be in or near the production of Wicked the movie. That's pretty much it. Last night, they had more than 60,000 signatures.
Listen,
Oh my gosh, why do people care so much?
People are signing that just because they're jerks, man.
Yes, I'm like, 60,000, my dear God.
Yeah.
You could be signing other petitions, but this is the one that you're signing.
So funny. Especially because, I mean, I've never seen Cats, but was he...
Oh, God.
Like, he's dressed as a cat, so, like...
Yeah.
It didn't translate well from the stage to movies
it was a bad idea.
And in the Cinderella one, he plays the voice of a mouse. Like, he's literally in human form for maybe, like, 5 minutes in the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't see it either.
Maybe.
Wow. All right, so Salma Hayek has a house in London, and she's been saying that it's been haunted for a long time. And, I mean, lights were going on and off. Somebody was playing the piano.
And she stayed there.
Well, it was playing by itself.
Yeah.
The doors would open and the windows would open and close. And she even said on Ellen that some bodyguards didn't want to work there anymore. Like, they refused to even work in that house in London. And so she had an expert come into the house. And I guess when they arrived, they found 20 ghosts floating around or the spirits, whatever you want to say, and asked them to leave. And most of them did except for one. And I guess what they're saying is that one was sitting there praying, and I guess it was a nun. And I guess they said that that person could stay, and they said that, listen, you pay me to get rid of the bad vibes. She's a good vibe. She's a nun. She's staying. So, yeah, but she was on Ellen yesterday that basically she had to call the Ghostbusters because
Man,
the
she got
place is
hustled.
haunted.
Here's the thing. If you ever travel outside of the United States and you realize how young our country is, they have buildings that have been up since the 1400s.
Yeah. London is super old. When I was in England, like where my cousin lived on the countryside, there were literally homes that had thatch roofs.
Yeah.
Like it was made out of thatch and like straw.
From way back in the day.
The closest we get is like St. Augustine. That's the closest we get.
Yep. Or Savannah, Georgia has a little bit of...
Savannah is, I think St. Augustine's a little older. But Savannah's kind of old too,
Well, say what you want, Brian, because I know you're giving the crooked eye.
I just don't believe it.
Her daughter has even seen the actual ghosts themselves.
Wonderful.
That validates it.
It does.
Video, or it didn't happen. And of course, the Ghostbusters got paid to find ghosts.
We'll do this for free.
It's like when I take my car to the mechanic. He don't make no money unless he finds something.
It's true. It's true. Ariana Grande is dropping her beauty line, cosmetic line. People are really excited about it because obviously she's always got like perfect makeup done. I mean, that's not her all the time doing it. Of course, she's got makeup artists, but she said she's very proud and grateful for her REM beauty line that's coming out. It's coming out on Friday, but one of the big things that people are talking about, like influencers and all that stuff, they're saying that there is like this permanent lip stain, and it's like practically permanent that stays on your lips for a very long time. So just in time for the holiday season, it's launching Friday, 9 a.m.
And I guess that's the thing, as a man who's never put on makeup before, what are the differences? You know, everybody has a makeup line. Is it the color? Is it the texture?
I mean,
is the
formula?
The formula?
It depends on like what's good for your skin, what works for you, what looks good on you.
And I feel like it's all different quality too.
Yeah.
Like I know
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Rihanna's line is super high quality, but I know like Selena Gomez had one that was sold at Walmart, which like
But
no
everybody
shade
loved
to
it.
that, but that's probably like a lower end of quality.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, I'm excited for it. I'll try it.
Let's get it started, y'all. It's Tuesday morning, 6:05. This is Johnny's house. Tuesday morning at 6:08, and this is Johnny's house.
It's going to be a mostly sunny day today with highs around 79. Right now it is 58.
You know, I hadn't really been paying a lot of attention to international news. I thought that the airlines were open to international travel, but I guess it wasn't till yesterday.
Yeah, and then every country had its own rules.
Okay, yeah,
because
Americans were going everywhere.
Yeah,
but they couldn't necessarily come here.
Like my friends from Canada couldn't come here unless they were willing to pay a whole bunch of money for insurance because they have government-run health care.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they're
yeah.
like, you ain't going down there to those Jeremy people and then
Especially
bringing
Florida.
it back up here and letting us treat you.
Wow.
So they had to, if they wanted to come down, they would have had to take out like a major insurance policy. So they waited.
So people, I mean, the planes were packed yesterday from people coming in from England, and I'm kind of glad they did it this way, so the locals had a chance to go to theme parks. Because if they would open it up at the same time, and the theme parks are selling out almost every day now.
Oh yeah, that ship has sailed. Yeah, like my wife and I were talking about it last night. We're gonna do one more Epcot day, but we're gonna pick a weekday, and I'm just gonna skip a nap and be tired. Because we ain't even try on a weekend. Because we're gonna get blackout dates soon anyway for our annual passes.
Wow.
So we're gonna do one more big one.
And there are people that are on the plane that hadn't seen their families in like 19 months, and And you're like, I had no idea. And I guess because you see all the border and being compromised and people are coming there. I just thought that we were open. I didn't know that we, you know what I'm saying?
Only down south.
I know that's stupid. I'm just like.
The northern border secure as hell.
Yeah.
But that bottom one.
Wow, that's crazy. So I think things are kind of getting back to normal. We were talking off air, because off air, we try not to get into heavy conversations on the show. We keep it light and keep it fun, but we do have those kind of topics off the air. And it's like we're on this ride right now. We don't know where it's going.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's going down.
It's like
I know that.
But it's like a roller coaster. It's like when it goes down, you got to zip back up somewhere.
It's the most expensive ride I've ever been on.
Oh my goodness, man! Wow, they're saying that hotel bookings are up nearly 91%.
Sweet.
Since last year.
That's good because the service industry needs it. Now, here's the problem: there's no employees.
Yep.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
One of the places that we go a lot to watch football is closed down right now because they don't have enough staff. And it's like, he's like, we want to open.
Yeah.
We literally can't.
I know. One of my favorite restaurants in our neighborhood just shut down.
I read that yesterday.
Yesterday.
Last day for good?
For good.
And when there's not enough staff in hotels, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like when we were traveling back in July, we stopped at a hotel. I think we were somewhere in Atlanta. And the hotel was, like a pretty big hotel that we stayed in. And we get to our first room, and it was filthy. There was, like, hair all over the bathroom counter. There was food in the microwave. So we had to call the front desk, and we were like, this room is absolutely disgusting. Like, we're not staying here. So the lady was like, okay, I'm going to put you. She was from the front desk. She goes, okay, I'm going to move you to this room. And I know it's clean because I'm the one that cleaned it this morning.
Oh, wow. She said that.
So she's like the receptionist and the cleaning crew.
I've been in hotels in the last couple months, maybe 3, and the longest I've stayed is possibly a weekend. No one has, they don't clean your room. They'll bring you towels.
Yeah. Oh, unless you request it. But,
If
they
you
don't just clean it
you know how every day
anymore.
they would come and clean it?
Yeah.
That's so funny you say that, too, because when Evan was gone for 3 weeks up in Destin, the hotel that he was at, he was asking them to clean his room because he was there for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So he wanted, like, the sheets and everything changed. Nobody would do it. Like, he was literally asking the front desk every single day before he'd leave. He'd get back, and his room still hadn't been touched.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where he was like, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
They'll
Whatever.
They'll bring you towels. You want some towels? I got you towels.
Yeah.
How about clean this room?
I'll hand you the towels outside.
Yeah, outside.
Outside the room.
First, you got to bring some money through that crack, and then I'll send those towels through.
I'm just saying, go back to work, y'all.
Well, welcome to
Seriously.
welcome to Florida. Now it's open internationally. I just didn't know it was closed like that. I found out yesterday. All right, listen, it is time for the first call of the day. You call us up, say good morning, how you doing? How was your day yesterday? You start everything out. It's a special honor we give to a person every single day to be the first one we talk to and kick the show off. But you got to call us, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's do it. First call of the day right here on Johnny's House. Tuesday morning, it is 6:23. It's Johnny's house.
It's going to be a mostly sunny day today with highs around 79. Right now it is 58.
Want to talk to you first call of the day? Now it's time to call us. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's see, left here. I had to take a couple phone calls. Now up until the 23rd of December, pretty much everything I do in the afternoon is towards Baby DJ. There's some people that want to set up some big events. And again, I mentioned yesterday, if you want to be a drop-off location, go to babydj.org, and it tells become a drop-off location so we can tell everybody where you are. Dealt with that. Had to pick a kid up from school yesterday. Had a doctor's appointment. Then came back, did some other stuff, cooked dinner. It was a pretty normal day yesterday, except now I'm not really getting a nap in the afternoon because Baby DJ is here. And again, I have no idea, big or small, how it's going to be. So we'll figure it out. We always do. Miss Ray.
It was good. I left here, went to the gym, and then I went and got some more Christmas decorations, including the snow that my wife wanted.
What did you use? What are you using?
So it's like the inside of like pillows.
Yeah.
It's like fiber fill.
Yeah.
And so I went to like Joann's or whatever, and they had the fiber fill, and you just pull it apart, and it looks like the snow and all that. So yeah, that's what I got for her. So she was very excited to come home and put her snow up around her houses. And
I'm thinking about putting mine this weekend.
I'm
thinking about it. Yeah.
It just brings you so much joy. Like even this morning when I woke up and everybody was still asleep, I just saw all the Christmas lights twinkling, and I'm like, this is nice.
Yeah. I got a couple neighbors. They got it in. I mean, they putting it in.
Oh, yeah. I opened up my window in the front because we have a little tree up in front, and I'm like, the neighbors have to see this.
Good for you. Good for you. B, how was yours, man?
It was all right. I got out of here somewhat early yesterday because I couldn't sleep yesterday, so I got here early, which was nice. But then it made the day seem so long because I got home and I took a little bit of a nap, and then we went to Disney Springs. My wife needed to get some stuff there, and so we decided because it was nice, we had dinner outside.
Nice.
So we made it to STK for happy hour.
Okay.
Because we were there so early. We got there like 4:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, your pictures looked very nice.
Yeah, it was really nice outside. So we
Did they have a crowd at that time?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
We walked around Disney Springs for a little bit and had dinner there, and then took takeout home to the kid because he was home doing homework. And then I watched the first episode of Dexter last night.
What do you think?
It's good. It does have the Dexter feel, but it's not the same.
No.
So
no.
I mean,
how many years later is it? Like 20 years?
Yeah, it's been forever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. Well, the kid would be 20 because the kid's a teenager, and the kid was. It's probably like 10, 15 years
15,
later.
yeah.
Because the kid was a kid.
Yeah.
And now he's a teenager.
Yeah. That's true.
So, but I mean, I'm not gonna jump off of it. It's not that bad.
Bro, Dexter did the electric slide, man.
But we'll see.
He did the electric. He did the whole thing.
Yeah, it was weird, that part, because he usually was awkward and away from everybody. But now all of a sudden, but I mean, maybe
if you're a fan, check it out.
Part of his persona.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bail on
Me either.
it.
I'm on it, man. You know me. I'll stick to it.
It's got some work to do.
Mm-hmm. Detroit, how was yours?
It was good. I got home yesterday. I took a nice little 2-hour couch nap, which was beautiful.
Couch nap?
Yep, nice little couch nap.
nap.
I was so tired. I thought about taking a bed nap, but I was like, I don't need to do all that because then I'm going to sleep till like 6 o'clock. So, yeah, I took a nice little nap. I had to make my dog's food yesterday, which is always a fun time. We went for a nice little walk. I love that the weather's like cool enough at a decent time where I can do that.
Yeah.
Because before I felt so bad I couldn't walk him because we wake up, we leave really early, so I don't want to walk him in the dark. When I get home, it's too hot. By the time it cools down, I'm already going to bed. So we went for a nice little walk yesterday, and then we were so tired. I was like falling asleep on my couch at 6:30. So we went to bed at like 7. But then once I got to bed, I couldn't fall asleep until like 9:30.
Isn't that weird? You're exhausted. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
like, I wish I would have just went to sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
Man, this time change got me messed up. I woke up at 12:45. I've been awake ever since.
Yeah.
I can't stay asleep.
12:45
weird.
this morning?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't stay asleep.
Yeah, my children.
The time,
It's
never messed me up before, but for whatever reason, it's only been 2 days, but 2 days in a row, I've been up at 1 o'clock. I can't stay asleep.
I saw a funny TikTok, and there was a lady with her dog, and they had one of those things that by the door says, go outside.
Yeah.
And the dog is, I guess he could tell by the clock, and he was by the door like it's time to go to the dog park. And she's like, it's not time yet. We got another hour. And he kept hitting the thing, go outside. And she's like, we can't. I know the time changes mess you up. Go outside. And then he just sat there all upset. I'm like, wow, I guess they really can.
Yeah.
Until time. Let's see. XL, good morning. Hello? Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
What's your name?
Wyatt.
Hi, Wyatt. How are you?
Good, and you?
Good. What are you doing, Wyatt?
I'm on my way to work today. I'm going to put my 2 weeks in.
Oh, you quitting today, Wyatt?
I'm nervous.
You got this.
I mean, if you already made that decision, then you shouldn't be nervous. You're good.
Yeah.
Well, it's a $4 more like an hour more than I make now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And
But I'm nervous about it.
I mean, a change is different. You know, but
Yes,
but
that's
now,
what I'm nervous about.
well, the thing is that now you have an opportunity to make more money, and just like anything else, you get used to it, and in about 5 or 6 months, you start complaining about the job. That's how it always works.
That's how I feel.
You can do it.
Can I
Yeah,
ask you guys a question?
yeah.
Are you guys going to be giving out Kid Leroy's concert tickets out soon anytime?
Kid Leroy concert ticket?
Maybe.
Do we have any?
Not right now, but
No.
probably, yeah.
Maybe closer to the show.
Okay, because I know you guys were giving them out on Instagram, and I tried, but
Well,
I want to
listen,
know when you guys are so I can be prepared.
girl, you got to start planning. You already make $4 extra an hour. Start living. Enjoy life.
Scared.
Just enjoy. You got a little money now.
Are you scared about the change, or are you scared about quitting a job?
I'm like scared about the change. I'm scared that like my boss now is gonna hate me. I'm scared like if I don't like it over there, I might not be able to come back. I'm just like a nervous wreck about it all.
Well, those are all questions that everyone has when they leave a job. But you go in, you kick butt, and those fears will go away.
I hope so.
All right. Well, hang in there and good luck.
All right, you guys have a good day.
You two, hang in there, girl.
I got this.
All right. You got this. That's right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, change is hard sometimes. All right, when we come back, there's a lot of people hurting themselves in college football. And it's not that the other team hurt them. They hurt themselves doing silly stuff. And we'll tell you who they are and how did you hurt yourself doing something real silly. We'll get into that on Johnny's House. 640, Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 79. Right now it is 58.
People are injuring themselves in crazy, crazy, crazy ways. University of Florida's quarterback Anthony Richardson, who's supposed to start Saturday against South Carolina. Who did they play?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Well, they didn't play. They got their asses.
Yeah, they got handed to him.
I mean, they were there.
Well, he was supposed to play, but they said he was in the hotel lobby busting a move, and he busted his knee, and he couldn't play. Can you imagine? You got to take. So what happened? I was dancing and stuff.
I'd throw myself down the stairs.
I'm not having that conversation.
Make the injury way worse.
I'd jump in front of a car and valet something.
And UCF coach Malzahn, he was celebrating with a Quadric Bullard after he forced a turnover on 4th and 1, and he got bulldozed, and he broke his leg in several pieces.
Now that's his fault. He know he old. Like he knows he ain't young enough to be doing that.
But he coached the rest of the game. He was limping around, and he had fractures to his tibia in his right leg.
I'll give it to him. He walked around on a broken leg.
Yes, he did.
And that's some real tough stuff. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he did. So,
you know your limits.
So 6 weeks he's going to be on crutches, and he got to coach this weekend. He don't even know how they're going to do it. So I want to find out some stupid, crazy ways you hurt yourself. I'll just say softball, and I'll just end with that. Ray?
We got to find that video again.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. I'm not sharing it.
Oh, my gosh.
Like you got tased.
I want to see it.
Yes.
You've seen it.
I don't think I have.
You've seen it.
I don't think I have.
You've seen it. Go ahead, Ray. How you being silly?
Well, I was really drunk in St. Pete, and I thought that I could pull out my front handspring that I haven't done in years, and I did a front handspring, and that's when I fractured my neck.
Oh,
You fractured your neck?
Fractured my neck. It was like I didn't land like on my head or my neck, but it was the way that I landed on my feet, and it like everything, like my vertebrae, everything.
Here's my thing.
It's spinal.
Her back was broken.
It's spinal.
At what point during the flip did you realize I ain't got this?
No, the whole thing felt good.
Oh,
it felt good. It felt like I did. I felt like I landed it and that I was gonna hit it. And then as soon as I landed my feet on the ground, that's when I was like, maybe I should have stretched. Maybe I should have not done this. Yeah, because the next day I couldn't even turn my neck, and I went to the doctors, and they're like, "Yeah, you fractured your neck," and they wanted to put me in a neck brace, and I said, "Absolutely not."
Wow.
Yeah, so now I have ongoing neck issues from that one drunken day.
If you watch the video, you'll see every now and then Ray just just rub her neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. B, how you hurt yourself, man?
I actually fell in the bathtub.
Whoa!
Well, it was a shower, but
that is the worst because you're reaching for the Lord.
I did. I was the only one home.
Yes.
No one else was home, and so I honestly, it was like in slow motion. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, well, I'm gonna fall. On the way down, this is what was going through my head. I'm gonna paralyze myself, obviously, and then I'm not gonna be able to move, and the water gonna just keep coming down on me. No one's here to help me. I'm probably gonna die here.
Oh, if you slipped in the tub, it's the worst.
It is. It's very scary.
It is.
It's very scary. And I hit the back of my head on the ledge. I had to go get an MRI.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, no, I had to go get an MRI to make sure that I didn't really mess something up in my head. It hurt. I hit really, really hard. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh yeah, you're reaching for something.
Like everything in my all of my extremities got hot when my neck hit. Like I was like, that's it. I'm done.
That's it. Tapping out right
it's
now.
It's over, and no one's gonna. They're gonna find me bucket naked with water running on me in the shower. Luckily, I was not getting to know myself. I really just slipped.
Detroit, how you hurt yourself?
Mine was also one time when I was really drunk, and I was visiting my friends up at Michigan State, and they were staying in the dorms, and we were tailgating all day, and then I fell out of a chair, and I hit my head on one of those wall air conditioning units. So I had a pretty gnarly knot in the back of my head, but then I guess I was also going around, you know how everybody would have a whiteboard on the door outside of their college dorm room? I was going around and drawing weenies on everybody's whiteboard, and then I would punch their door afterwards so that they would open it. So my hand was pretty swollen, too. I don't remember any of this.
When you say you lived the early part of your life, that's why you're so chill now.
Yeah.
You did.
I was 19.
You did. Good.
It was a fun
you
day.
partied hard. I want to find out what silly way did you hurt yourself doing something silly? Brian was just taking a shower, though.
Yeah, I wasn't really messing around at all.
Got a pair of tickets. Check out UCF and UConn Saturday, November 20th at the Bounce House. 4 o'clock is game time. But you got to share with us, what were you doing silly that you hurt yourself? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can win by texting. The XL Mobile is 41067. You can share it, everyone, on social media. We can read it that way. And if you're watching the Johnny's House live stream, which a lot of you are right now, you can drop a comment there. Being silly and you hurt yourself, we want to hear your story next on Johnny's House. 6:54 on a Tuesday. You're listening to Johnny's House.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 79. Right now it is 58.
All right, University of Florida hurt himself dancing in the hotel on the hotel they were staying in. UCF's coach hurt himself trying to celebrate a fumble recovery. We want to find out some crazy ways that you hurt yourself. You're just out there messing around, playing around, and you hurt yourself. Let's see here. XL, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, how are you?
I am fantastic. How are you?
Michelle, tell me how you hurt yourself.
Okay, so it was last year because, 2020 is the worst. And I was at like a family get-together, and we were playing soccer outside. I was trying to relive my glory days. It was raining, and I was not wearing shoes.
Ooh, nice.
And I slipped really bad slip. And what ended up happening was I completely busted out my ACL and my LCL. Like, not a stretch, not a tear. Like, they were both completely gone. And so I ended up having to have 2 surgeries for it. But I also ended up, in the slip, I did some permanent nerve damage, so I can't, flex my right foot upwards at all anymore. Forever.
Damn, girl. Goodness.
Yeah.
And the same question I asked Ray, at what moment did you realize, you know what, I can't do this. This is not going to work out for me?
Like when I fell?
When you fell. You knew it.
Well, it was probably because, when I fell, and I was in my family, I'm considered a drama queen. I don't believe that. But I fell, and I was, screaming because it hurt so bad, and everyone was like, girl, get up. And I'm like, I cannot. That's when I knew it was real bad.
Man, how long were you on crutches and stuff?
Well, so I did the crutches for a little bit because they gave me it from the hospital, but they're really difficult to use. So I used a wheelchair for a long time, and I had to wear this giant brace after my surgeries. And so I was just in the wheelchair for months, and I'm a teacher, and so I was wheeling around the school for months in this wheelchair. It was crazy.
Damn. Can
It was intense.
Can you tell when it's going to rain now?
You know what? I don't think so. And everyone's like, oh, you're going to know, and because your knee will just bother you. And I'm like, my knee bothers me all day, every day. So you know what? Maybe it rains every day.
Dang, Michelle.
Well, I mean, in the afternoon, summertime, yeah, it does.
Exactly.
Michelle, you hold on. Ray, what are they saying over there?
Oh, my gosh, there's so many. Tracy said her orthopedic surgeon calls it furniture gymnastics. So basically, they were climbing on top of a dresser to open the basement window and lost their balance, resulting in breaking their leg and their ankle. So they had plates, screws, and lifelong scars. And then somebody on a work cruise, they said after a day in Mexico, a.k.a. Tequilaville, they were sitting in a chair waiting for their team, and somebody came up and gave them a hug. They flipped backwards in their chair and dislocated their shoulder. And they said the disturbance that they made in the infirmary was so bad that they got away with no incident report or bill because they just wanted us to leave.
Oh, yeah. Brian, what did they say?
XL Motor, powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check. Call Dan Newland. Someone tore their ACL doing the wobble at a wedding reception. They were drunk. Third song of the night, and they tore their ACL.
And Detroit, what are they saying on live stream?
Brian said, my wife broke her wrist coming out of the house in her new roller skates. It was cringy to look at.
Oh, yeah. People, when rollerblading was in, a lot of people got hurt. The person that hurt themselves doing the wobble, going to hook you up with a pair of tickets. Check out UCF and UConn Saturday 20th at the Bounce House, 4 o'clock game time. Ray, what you working on?
The latest with the Astroworld updates.
Coming up next on Johnny's House.
XL 1067 has your chance at $1,000 and a VIP trip to our iHeartRadio Jingle Ball. Now, text the nationwide keyword ELF, E-L-F, to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's ELF to 200-200. Good luck.
What's up? This is Billie Eilish.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Florida's home for fun, sexy style. Visit Venus.com. So the latest with Astroworld, Travis Scott is going to be paying for all the funeral costs for the 8 people who have died in the Astroworld Festival in Houston on Friday night. He also said that he's teaming up with an online service called BetterHelp to provide free mental health services to those that were affected. In a statement, his rep says that these are the first of many steps that Travis plans on taking as part of his personal vow to assist those affected throughout their grieving and recovering process.
Okay.
What they did say is that Live Nation, which we told you yesterday, is refunding all tickets for the whole festival Saturday and Friday. They also are setting up a fund to help pay for medical expenses and mental health counseling for those that are injured and still in the hospital. I don't know if you saw the very disturbing thing that came out yesterday. A 9-year-old boy is currently in a medically induced coma after he was at that concert. He was on his dad's shoulders when his dad passed out from being crushed in the surge.
Couldn't breathe.
They both went down and the boy was trampled. So he is in a coma. And then Houston police, the chief actually came out and said that he met with Travis before
I heard that.
his headlining set because he was so worried.
I heard his press conference,
Yeah, he met with Travis before because he was so worried about the crowd that they couldn't get a control over it. And it sounds like that he advised Travis to stop the show. But of course, Travis went on.
I heard he told his people told him, listen, you got young people hyped up. If we stop this show, it will be a riot.
Yes.
That's why they want us. That's why he said he didn't stop
Well,
it.
either way, people died. So, I mean... pick your battle here. But also the Houston Chronicle says that there's been a lot of people that have been injured the last couple, 15 years between shows. They're talking about 200 people have died at Live Nation events. 750 have been injured. So, and a lot of it is the surge of people or people just acting crazy. Now, there are clips surfacing of Travis Scott, in a documentary, how he was talking to his tour manager, and he was informing the security guards before the concert. He told them the crowd can surge and create massive pressure at the barricade if they want to. He was telling the security guards that they can. So, also, I mean, if Fortnite means anything to you guys, his music has been removed and all that stuff from there. But now, finally, Drake is coming out because people were like, what the heck does Drake have to say? Because he was also on stage.
And he's also being sued.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they're suing everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So he did write a very long statement. If you want to go read it, he said, I've spent the past few days trying to wrap my mind around the devastating tragedy. I hate resorting to this platform, which... it does suck. I feel bad for these celebrities. I do have to make a statement on social media, but that's the world we live in. So he said that he wants to express his emotion and everything, and he wants to do it delicately because of the whole grief process and everything, but his heart is broken for the families. In his service, in any way possible, he's going to put it out there. So, again, if you want to read his full-on statement, you can go and read it on Instagram.
It's a horrible situation. Totally horrible. And it's getting worse.
It is. It really is, because now they're saying that maybe the number of deaths is not accurate.
And how many people were there? 50,000?
Yeah.
I'm reading between, some outlets say 50,000, but then others say 100,000.
Well, each 100,000 is getting a lawyer. Everybody else getting a lawyer.
Yeah. Well, that stadium doesn't fit 100,000.
No.
So, they might have been there, but they don't fit in that stadium.
Well, everybody there got a lawyer. Every single. This is going to be ugly for a while, too. All right, we come back. Let's find out who is smarter than your hood. Let's have fun on a Tuesday. It's Johnny's House. 7:08 is Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 79. Right now it is 58.
So they had a space landing in the ocean last night, right?
Yeah, I saw some like infrared videos of it. It was kind of cool.
Here's a funny thing. I just happened to be reading this. I don't even know why they made a deal, but they were all wearing diapers because the toilet in the capsule was broken.
I'd be mad as hell.
And then they had to spend 8 hours from the time that the hatches closed until splashdown. 8 hours. So you got to be like, listen, man, if y'all need to go, y'all need to go ahead and go now. It's like going on a road trip.
Mm-hmm. We ain't stopping.
We ain't stopping. And I ain't trying to be stuck in here for 8 hours up here in SpaceX with somebody, you know. So everybody good? Everybody good? So, man, I heard the space station has a smell to it.
I'm sure. It's like stagnant air. Like there's no fresh air in space.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Can't open a window.
Can you think about it, man? Like these, the ones that came down yesterday, I think they were up there for 200 days. And, you know, you're excited. And you're like, man, I'm going to go up to the space station, going to be there for like 2 years. You know, you gone through everything, all the training. Finally, your time to go. You get there to open the hatch. You're like, damn. What's that smell?
How long were they gone?
Over 200 days. I think you get used to it after a while. And the toilet was broken.
Ugh.
You know, hey, man.
I mean, there's no showering up there, right?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure they have
shower
some type
in
of
space.
I'm sure they have some sort of like system
Washing
to clean
system.
yourself.
Baby wipes.
Yeah. Something.
Oh, for 200 days.
It's not a real shower. I wouldn't believe.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think they're sitting there looking at it, you know.
Oh my God. That
Hey,
is
man.
so gross.
It's like camping, but in space.
For 200 days.
Yeah, like even campsites have showers.
No, but it's not campsites. It's camping in space.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I washed myself with baby wipes
Right.
this weekend.
Exactly.
And then, you know, you work in, you know, doing experiments, trying to help us get to that next horizon. And you have to tell you, hey, man, listen, man, you need to go ahead and baby wipe again, bro.
Yeah, you missed the spot.
Yeah, you might want to do the front to back again real quick.
God, right. All right,
That's
listen.
pretty gross.
I know. It's great, though. All right, it is time for Smarter Than Your Hood. We got two cities to compete against each other to find out who is the smartest. The defending city is Mineola. So if you're one of the few people to live in Mineola, it's time for you to represent your city. The way it works is Brian has found. Where did you get your questions today, sir?
Today is Bright Kids Smart Trivia.
Bright Kids.
We'll see how smart you are.
Smart Trivia. These are the type of questions we're asking. Everyone should know. Now, if you're from Mineola, you can call 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you're saying we are smarter than Mineola, then you can go ahead and text the XL Mobile 41067. You win today, got a pair of tickets. Check out the Magic Brooklyn Nets game. It's going to be Wednesday at the Amway Center. This is a hot ticket,
That's
too.
a good one.
It is a good one. 7 o'clock is the game time. You can go. We can't because they get the tickets to y'all. But anyway, if you want to play Mineola, you call us 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you're smarter than Mineola, then you got to text the XL Mobile, the name of your city. That's 41067, and randomly Detroit's going to pick someone to call and play the game. Smarter than your hood, you want to play. Now it's time to call in right here on Johnny's house. Maniskin on Orlando's #1 hit music station, 722. This is Johnny's house.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with highs around 79. Right now it is 58.
It is time for Smarter Than Your Hood. That's where we get some cities to compete to find out who is the smartest. And Brian got this list from Bright Kid Smart Trivia. And first thing we must do is meet our contestants. If you win today, you can check out the Magic game. They're going to play Brooklyn Nets tomorrow night. We will hook you up with that. But from our defending city of Mineola, Josh. Josh, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
And how long have you lived in Mineola?
Since 2008.
What do you like? What do you like the most about Mineola?
The hills.
The hills.
And,
yeah, it is cool out there.
Yeah, nice.
It is real nice out there. Yeah.
All right. Brian, we can connect line 2, please.
Yes,
saying that we are smarter than Mineola from that huge city of Titusville. Hey, Sarah.
Hello.
And Sarah, how long have you lived in Titusville?
I am from Titusville. I've been here almost my whole life.
Your whole life, and you must love it a lot. What do you love the most about Titusville?
Sears Town Mall.
We have the space program.
Yes.
We have one of the most beautiful beaches in the country right
Look
here.
at you. Look at you. Man. All right. The way it's going to work, we're going to ask you a question, and the person that sounds off first, you get a chance to answer it. If you get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, we take away a point. But that doesn't matter because the last question either is going to be a tie or for the win. Now, we got to get a gauge on what you sound like. So on the count of 3, I need you to shout out your cities. 1, 2, 3.
Mineola.
Ooh, that was real close. Real close. All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Titusville.
Ooh, that was close.
I heard Titusville on that one. All right, Mineola, you might want to pick it up a little bit. She's a little stronger than you on mic. All right, first question. What color is ruby?
Titusville.
I heard
Titusville.
I heard Titusville.
Yeah.
Sarah, what you got?
Red.
Red is correct. You got the point. Miss Ray.
All right. What geometric shape is generally used for stop signs?
Titusville.
I heard Titusville again.
Yep.
Sarah.
Octagon.
Yeah.
Octagon is correct.
So smart.
Brian.
All right. So, what is the study of the stars and the universe called?
Titusville.
Mineola.
Dang, girl.
Ooh, Sarah.
Astrology.
No.
No.
That is incorrect.
No.
It is
Mineola.
astronomy.
All right.
Astrology is the crackpot, horoscope stuff.
All right. We took away a point, but that's okay.
Brian just offended so many people.
Josh, you there, man? Josh, you there?
Yes.
Because you hadn't been playing this whole game. I just wondered, you okay?
I've been saying it before, and I think there's a delay in my phone or something.
No, ain't no delay.
That's the strategy, man. It's the strategy.
All right. Now,
in the weeds and wait.
Here's the way it works now. With the last question, Josh, you get it right, we go to a tie. We go to a tiebreaker. Sarah, you get it right, you straight out win. Sarah, you get it wrong, and we go to a tiebreaker. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Didn't sound like either one of y'all are ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. It sounds like one of those dead shows. You got to get them hyped. I can't hear you. All right, Detroit. For the last question, here we go.
Area 51 is located in which U.S. state?
Mineola.
Oh! How about that delay, Mineola?
Josh.
Nevada.
That is correct.
We have a tie. All right. Here is the tiebreaker question, and Mineola, since you're the defending city, you get to go first. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
How long did the first Thanksgiving celebration last?
3 days.
3 days, okay. And what do you say, Sarah?
4 days.
4 days. The answer is 3 days. Defending their city. Congratulations, Mineola. You did it again.
I did it.
The hard way.
That was his plan the whole time.
That was the plan.
My wife's jumping up and down. She's
man. Damn. She said, I don't even want to
Sarah
play.
said, forget y'all.
I don't want to play no more. I hope that was an accident, Sarah. That would be very, very, very rude. All right, well, congratulations. You got yourself a pair of tickets. Check out the Orlando Magic Brooklyn Nets. Game's going to be on Wednesday, the Amway, 7 o'clock game time.
All right.
You all right?
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you for playing the game, all right?
You guys have a great week.
Don't hang up.
You too.
Got to get some information to get your tickets. All right, we come back. Do you know that people use dishwashers for other than washing dishes? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to be amazed what people do with these dishwashers. We'll talk about that next right here on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station at 736. This is Johnny's House.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with highs around 79. Right now it is 58.
Don't forget, coming up top of the hour, chance to win $1,000. $1,000. All you got to do is listen to the keyword, then you text it back, and then just wait for your phone to ring, and then make sure you pick it up for your chance to win $1,000. That's coming up at the top of the hour. Detroit, 1/6 of Americans, they do what with their dishwashers?
They mainly use their dishwasher to do something other than wash dishes.
Now, when we talked about this morning, the look of shock on your face was just, it was mind-blowing. You didn't know this?
No, this is banana land to me.
It's pretty common.
Never heard
Yeah.
of somebody using their dishwasher for something other than washing dishes. And like I saw this survey floating around yesterday, and I was like, that's the dumbest thing in the world. Like, who uses a dishwasher for something that's not washing their dishes? Well, then I saw XL. It was on a blog on XL's website, so I clicked on it. There's a video of this woman from some TV show on TLC. I don't know what it was. I was like too mind blown to do any research on it. This woman cooks lasagna in her dishwasher.
Now, that's new to me because I didn't know that.
So it must be in a sealed, I mean, it has to be in a sealed bag.
I guess
or a
'cause
bowl
No,
or
it looked like she just had it in like a pan with tinfoil over it. But then the weird part is she also put dirty dishes in there to be cleaned with her lasagna. And I'm like, that is so unsanitary.
I think that's fake for real.
Yeah. It has to be sealed.
Because you could steam, I could see how you could steam noodles in there.
Yeah, because it's hot water for at least, 20 minutes.
If you don't put no soap in it.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can't wash dishes and make lasagna. I think that's for a video.
I hope it was just for TV because that's disgusting.
But I've
I
heard
would
of
never
people
want to
doing
eat
that.
her lasagna.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know people use it for other things, but I've never heard it for cooking lasagna.
Now, I knew people that put mail in there.
Mail?
Oh, yeah. Wait till we get these phone calls. Oh, yeah.
Storage is pretty common.
There's some people, they don't like using the dishwasher. They just refuse. They think they can do a better job on their own. So they say, well, I need that space for something. I've known people to store pots and pans in there.
Yeah.
Never washed them. I mean, they would wash them. They would wash them by hand and then store them in dishwashers.
Well, that's what my friend growing up, her family, she's Spanish,
Uh-huh.
and she the same thing.
Yeah.
Her mom would always sit there and wash the dishes by hand, and
Yeah.
then she would put them in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
I would always
As
think that she was
storage.
turning it on, but no, she was storing them.
Yeah, there's some people just don't use it. They just don't feel that it does a good job of cleaning.
It takes a lot of water. It takes a lot of electricity. If you're doing it yourself, then
Yeah. I've seen people store food in there, like
I don't
canned
know.
goods. I've seen it all.
That's so weird.
Me, mine.
Like, do you not have
mine
enough
works.
cupboard space?
a lot of people don't.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, mine works every night. Mine's like, give me a break.
Well, the way that I look at it is like, sure, I can hand wash all my pots and pans and stuff like that, but like as far as like plates and like utensils go, like your sink cannot get hot enough to disinfect that stuff. You know? Like it's got to be sanitized. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird.
I mean, your sink water can get hot enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
To sanitize something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you're
She
using
just-
soap.
she just- wait till we start taking some calls. It's gonna blow your mind what people do. You just assume that everybody had a dishwasher, either they used it or they didn't use it, or it was just there for nothing other than dishwasher.
This is news to me. I also saw
welcome to Florida.
somebody, I forget where I saw this comment, but somebody was commenting saying that they use it to like wash their hats. And I'm like,
Oh,
"Ugh."
yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen that. I've seen that.
Because if you put a hat in a, now I haven't done this, but I can see where they would. If you just put your hat in a washing machine, it gets all deformed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that
I
on
put my
TikTok.
hats in washing machines.
Yeah, but I see people do it in dishwashers. People wash shoes in the dishwasher because they go down on the little thing.
All right, you ready for it? I want you to call if you have seen someone or you yourself use your dishwasher for other than washing dishes. You have other things, either storage. I want to find out somebody that can cook with it, because right now, Detroit say the lady had a lasagna and only had foil on the top. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that don't make no
I
sense.
can see if
to
it
me.
was sealed off where you can't get any water in it, then use the heat, blah, blah, blah. But I want to find out if you use your dishwasher for other than washing dishes. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you want to text it over and tell us about it, the XL Mobile is 41067. Get into the debate again on social media. It's up and running. And if you're watching us on the live stream, hello. You can drop a comment there. Use your dishwasher other than washing dishes. I want to find out what you do, and you want to find out too, and we'll take those calls when we get back right here on Johnny's House. Nas X, Jack Harlow, Industry Baby at 7:52, and Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 79. Right now it is 58.
All right, Detroit is surprised that 1/6 of Americans apparently use their dishwasher for something other than washing dishes. I guess up in the Detroit area, that's what you do. You got a dishwasher, you just use it for washing dishes. Well, we're going to show you something different. We want to find out what is it you do with your dishwasher other than wash dishes. Dave, good morning.
Johnny, what's up, man?
What's up, Dave? What do you do with your dishwasher other than wash dishes?
You're not going to believe me, but I cook fish in my dishwasher.
Fish?
Fish.
What do you cook? What? Okay, please tell me how you cook fish in your dishwasher.
All right, like if you can't just throw a piece of fish in the dishwasher, right? So you take heavy-duty aluminum foil, you put your fish in there, season it, salt, pepper, a little bit of white wine, some butter, wrap it up really, really, really tight, and then put it on the top rack when you're doing your dishes, and between the steam that's coming from the hot water and then that drying cycle at the end where that little bar heats up everything at the bottom, perfectly cooked and soft, and you'll never overcook it.
I'm raising my hand here.
Dave, Ray has a question, Dave.
I do have a question.
What's up, Ray?
You said while you wash the dishes, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's definitely some sludge running around.
But
there.
what
You're fine,
about the soap that you use to clean those dishes? Doesn't that get on your fish?
Well, you use lemon soap, Ray, and then it got that lemon fish. Now we got lemon fish.
No, what you do is when you wrap up your salmon, you just pinch the seam really, really tight, and it's air and water tight. Imagine if you squeeze that ball of aluminum foil in your hand, how tight it can get.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
water. It's waterproof. You're good.
It's not, though.
Wow. Now,
I would like to try it.
When you served this to people, did you tell them you cooked it in the dishwasher while the other dishes were getting clean? I'm just kind of curious.
It's an entire event. That's what makes it fun.
You know what? I would. I mean, not that I don't buy your story. I'm saying I would buy into it if you just used it for the fish.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, I mean, I get what you're saying. You're steaming it, but you're cleaning dishes at the same time, and that's just nasty.
Yeah.
All right, well, then you're never going to get any of my salmon.
He got you,
Oh,
big.
darn.
Uh-oh.
How will I live without dishwasher salmon?
We call him Dishwasher Dave.
You can't cook a huge piece of chicken or a ribeye steak. It's too dense. The protein's too dense. But a light piece of fish, you're good.
All right, Dave. Well, Dave, thank you for sharing that. And I rest assured there's some fools listening right now gonna put it on fish in their dishwasher. All right.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Dave.
Soap.
I'm not opposed to it until you put soap in there and you clean dishes. Now we got a problem.
Elizabeth,
Yes, hi.
what do you use your dishwasher for other than washing dishes?
My husband put his contact lenses in the dishwasher.
Contact lenses?
Contact lenses. He thought it would help get the protein deposits off of them, so he put them in the case and then put the case in the dishwasher.
And at no point did you say, baby, don't do that. No, you didn't even do that, did you?
Well, this was before I knew him.
Oh,
That's how I
okay.
met him.
All right,
And
okay.
And he admitted it to
He
you?
got he got an eye infection and came into the doctor's office that I worked in, and that's how I met him.
Well, then you're lucky that he did something dumb like that.
It's love at first
I'm
sight.
telling you. So Elizabeth looked at it. That man needs me. He needs me.
Well,
How
I
did that
didn't know
not?
then. He had
How did that not melt his contact lenses?
I don't know. I guess because they were in the case, it just didn't melt them. It seemed
Talking
them,
about
but he
destiny.
ended up getting an eye infection.
Of course.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Wow. I was going to say, you ain't stopped that man. Tori, good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Good. What do you use your dishwasher for other than washing dishes?
Well, it's not as good as fish, but growing up, my mom had this jar of toothbrushes for our friends when they came and spent the night and inevitably forgot their toothbrushes. So she just put them in the dishwasher and sanitized them and reused them for the next person coming over for the sleepover.
We're all looking at each other right now. And did they know? Did they know that the toothbrush was sanitized by the dishwasher?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. All right, Tori, thank you. Ray, what they saying over there on the social?
Oh, goodness. A lot of people use it for storage. A medicine cabinet, pots and pans are in there.
Medicine cabinet?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the medicine cabinet.
Tupperware bowls are in there.
Yeah.
Storage, I've never turned it on.
Yep.
Let's see here. Somebody said that they wash their hats in it.
Yep.
My neighbor puts orange peels and cloves in the dishwasher and runs it on high. Then her house smells amazing.
So you know you can get a, what do you call it?
Yeah, you can get a candle that does the same thing.
Yeah, plug in. B.
ExxonMobil powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check. Call Dan Newland. Let's see. Someone said they steam seafood in it. So I guess like clams, like you know, crab legs. I mean, if you're not cooking, if you're not washing dishes,
you don't have any detergent in there,
and it's just hot, steamy water. I could see how you could put crab legs across the top. I mean, that'd actually be pretty convenient.
Haven't you seen like the filter of some of these dishwashers?
Well, you got to clean those filters out. Here's the thing: a lot of people until TikTok didn't know they had a filter to clean out.
Yeah,
you have to. You have to clean it out.
A lot of storage. Someone says that they use it for their kids' toys and stuff. Like a toy box.
Detroit, what are they saying from the live stream?
A lot of people use it for storage, hats, shoes. One person said he uses it for his work shoes because food gets stuck in the ridges on the bottom.
It probably works in a restaurant.
I will never go to somebody's house for dinner, and now I feel like I have to ask them, how did you cook this meal?
Well, that's why a lot of people don't eat potluck. A lot of people don't eat potluck.
What if they say in the dishwasher?
Then I'm going home.
You're going home.
And if I ever need a toothbrush, I will not accept it unless I physically take it out of the package.
A brand new package. All right. Ms. Ray, it is celebrity news time.
That Rust movie, that Alec Baldwin, the tragedy, all that stuff, that movie was just cursed. There's something else going on,
All right, we're going to find out what it was next. Johnny's House.
XL 1067 has your chance at $1,000 and a VIP trip to our iHeartRadio Jingle Ball. Now, text the nationwide keyword tickets, TICKETS, to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's tickets to 200-200. Good luck.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Entertainment news is brought to you by Ideal Image Med Spa. Stubborn belly fat. Try cool sculpting with Ideal Image. Dial pound 250. Say the keywords Radio Ray for a special offer. So the movie Rust, everybody is talking about it still because there's an investigation going on after the shooting, the fatal accident involving Alec Baldwin.
Okay.
Well, now we're finding out that after the fatal accident involving Alec Baldwin, the Rust set was being shut down, which, of course, it was going to be shut down. And even so, another crew member was injured on set. But the crazy thing is that he might lose his arm because of a brown recluse spider. So that's what I'm saying. This whole movie set was cursed.
Wow.
Cursed. His name is Jason Miller. He's a pipe rigger and a lamp operator, and he was helping break down the set when all of a sudden he was bitten by a brown recluse. He was taken to the hospital. Obviously, the spiders are very poisonous.
Oh, yeah.
And he's in bad shape. So he's in very bad shape. His symptoms, he's got sepsis and all that stuff. So, I mean, he's been hospitalized. He's got multiple surgeries each day as the doctors are trying to do their best to stop the infection and try to save his arm. But they're thinking that it's probably going to have to be amputated.
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't that wild?
I've been bitten by one, and they had to dig it. I have in my thigh. They got to cut.
Yeah, they got to cut around it and make sure they get all of the poisons.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, that whole set, I'm just like, I feel bad for anybody that worked.
They're not even going to try to finish the
I don't think so.
Yeah.
From what I saw, I think it was just like, okay, we're breaking it down and
This is it.
we'll see what happens.
I mean, would anyone go see it? Like, it's
No.
I think there will be people, I guess, that would be curious. But like,
yeah. So yesterday in What's Trending, Detroit was telling us about Jeff Bezos' girlfriend and how she was just like all gooey-eyed looking at Leonardo DiCaprio.
you could actually see the minute that her eyes sparkled. Like
you could.
Like,
You could.
And you can tell that Leonardo who used to that kind of thing because he's kind of like downplayed, like, hey,
and so
lady.
people were reposting that everywhere. Like, you know, people were saying, Mr. Steal Your Girl is Leonardo DiCaprio, no matter how much money you got, Jeff Bezos, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff Bezos did something actually pretty funny. Did you see the picture that he posted yesterday?
Yeah.
It's himself in the woods leaning on a sign that says fatal drop. And he said, hey, Leo, come over here. I want to show you something. So people are like, okay, Jeff Bezos just threatened to kill Leonardo DiCaprio, but all right.
Dang.
But that whole situation is just really funny. That video of her.
Hey,
She is smitten.
Oh, she.
Yes.
Hey, he should have a sign that is newly single.
Like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Leonardo's like, they need to get away
I'm
from
pretty
this
sure
side.
if Leo put his hand out, she would have left Jeff like right then and there.
well, yeah, because I mean, how much money does she really need? I mean, she don't need all that money.
No. And Leonardo's doing okay.
Right, he's rich.
Oh yeah, of course. He's got yachts and all that good
She
stuff.
was like all up in there, boy. I bet that was a interesting ride home.
I mean, and Jeff Bezos is rich, but he looks like Mr. Magoo. I mean,
oh my God,
hey, but he rich though.
I know he is. But if somebody else rich who looks like Leonardo DiCaprio rolls up, then you go with him.
Oh yeah.
Woo! He should have some like what do you call those people who can analyze your
Body language?
Yes. Hey, could you break this down for me?
Hey, he don't even need to pay nobody to do that.
Basically,
I can
right
break
here,
it down
her
for you.
hormones are raging, and yeah.
Her loins was burning.
Yes, she got a little tingly sensation
My
everywhere.
goodness, man. All right, listen, we're going to help some people out. We got side takers up next on Johnny's House. Class Animal Heat Waves on Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 106.7 and Johnny's house.
Going to be mostly sunny today with highs around 79. Right now it is 58.
We're talking about Jeff Bezos and his new girlfriend who's enamored by, Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm going to tell you one thing. Money can get the girl, but it can't keep them. You look, three of the richest men on the planet are single.
Yeah.
Yep, Jeff Bezos, single. Elon Musk, brand new single. And Bill Gates, single.
Well, because when they leave you, they're leaving rich as well.
Yeah.
Like his ex-wife is also a billionaire.
Yes.
But you also are kind of insinuating that the wife left them. You don't know if they left the wives.
No, I'm saying is that they're single. I'm just saying that, no matter how much money you have.
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter because everybody has a limit to go, you know what? I'd rather be broke and poor than to be here with you 1 minute, I'm out. And they're leaving. But they're not broken poor.
Right, they're not leaving broken poor.
No, they're not leaving broken. They're leaving.
It'd be very
lives.
different.
Yeah, with difference.
Like Jeff Bezos could treat me as bad as he wants. I wouldn't leave.
I'm telling you, but you just would assume that, Jeff Bezos. Now it's between him and Bill Gates, the richest in the
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk.
Number
Between the two.
one. Yeah.
That if you take a young lady out, your new girlfriend, that she knows that I am with the richest man in the world.
Yeah.
And I have to hold myself to a certain standard. You would think that. So he said, "Hey, here's Leonardo."
I mean, he might be the richest man in the world, but he ain't the most attractive man in the world.
Brian mentioned it.
No.
She literally looked like, take me with you.
Yeah.
Just take me wherever you're going.
Please.
And
I won't let go, Jack.
Yeah.
And if I was Jeff Bezos, I'm like, we're not making love tonight. No, because I know.
And she'd say, yes, you are.
Because I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. It ain't me.
Yeah, you are. Just know when my eyes are closed who I'm thinking of.
And he knows that already.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he doesn't know. He understands. Yeah. Rich people that know, your level of ability to pull.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I agree.
Go to a Magic game.
Wholeheartedly.
Watch courtside.
Yes.
You know who they with.
Yes. No, I agree. I mean, everybody has a standard, and then for men, I don't know about women, but for men, if you are a 5 or 6, I think you go up for every couple $100,000 that you have. So if you are 5 or 6 and you have $10 million in the bank, you are now 8 or 9.
And I think those ladies understand, and they're like, I know everyone's looking at me going, you're with that dude, and yes, and I am. But don't worry, because when I'm always looking for the next, and Leo was the next.
I just think she lost her cool at that moment. She just lost
She
it.
wasn't ready. That's what she didn't prepare herself.
No, I mean, I would probably act that way if I saw Leonardo. Hey, John, Leonardo, I'll be like, what's up, man? Man, you.
Yeah.
Okay, man, relax.
Yeah.
Relax a little bit. Everything.
Definitely might be questioning my sexuality. If I hit my head. Hey, babe.
He had on a nice tuxedo and everything.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio's a very handsome man.
Yeah.
And he ages like a fine wine.
He's very smooth.
And
yeah.
And he smelled good.
Oh, yeah.
You know he did. Yeah. I'm like, hey, here's Leonardo. I wouldn't even be cool anymore. Hey, what's up, man? No, okay, security.
Think of how we all were even when Chase Stokes left here. Every single
know,
one of
it was
us
so
was like,
cool.
wow,
Yeah.
he's a really handsome man.
I think certain levels of celebrities have this magnetic personality. I mean, we all do. That's what attracts people to what we do, and then we keep them with the talent that we have. You have to have that type of attraction. I just think that individuals like Leonardo, his is so strong that this poor lady's like, I'm with the richest man on the planet, but I'll leave him in a heartbeat if you tell me to. And Leonardo's like, hey, I'm just having a good time.
Right, and well, again, it was for another rich man. Because if Leonardo DiCaprio was a carpenter and he looked just like that, she wouldn't have been all starstruck. It's not she knows he's also another rich man, so it's okay to risk losing this rich man to shoot my shot at this rich man.
But that rich man's like, hey, back it up, partner. Not today. If you haven't seen it, we need to post that somewhere.
I'll post it, yeah.
Post it, Ray, so you can see it. And I would just say anybody else that would have been an interesting ride back home in the limo or the chauffeur the car, that type. All right, it is time for Side Takers. That's where you listen to the story and you decide the outcome. We have Julian and Haley. We have them on hold. They have a situation about Thanksgiving. Listen to their stories. Don't solve it, but tell us who to side with. And if you missed it and you only hear part of it, make sure you listen on the podcast because people text us after all. Who won? Listen to the podcast. But anyway, we'll have them both up. They'll tell their sides of the stories. You tell us who you connect with Side Takers next on Johnny's House.
Hey, what's up? It's Brian from Johnny's House. You guys know I'm good for at least 2 or 3 bad jokes a morning, but I'm also good for those bad jokes in the afternoon as well, along with all your favorites from the 80s, 90s, and today at Magic 107.7, 2 to 7 each weekday.
This Traffic Center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
This report is sponsored by Wawa.
We look slow eastbound on I-4 from US 27 past Osceola Polk Line Road and from Osceola Parkway past State Road 536. We're also very slow eastbound from Universal Boulevard past John Young Parkway and from Michigan Street to Amelia Street. We have slow traffic northbound on the Greenway from Narcoossee Road to Dowden Road. There's debris in the right lane southbound on the 429 at West Road and a crash eastbound on Lakeview Street near Poinsettia Avenue. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
Pay your bills with $1,000 at least 12 times every weekday. Plus, be the VIP at our iHeartRadio Jingle Ball in New York City. You'll fly first class to see Ed Sheeran, Doja Cat, Dua Lipa, Lil Nas X, the Jonas Brothers, Sweetie, AJR, and more.
Y'all ready to have some fun?
Thank you! I just won $1,000! Keep listening for your chance to win $1,000 and be our iHeartRadio Jingle Ball VIP.
High prices don't get you a great network. A great network gets you a great network. That's Total Wireless. And for a limited time, we're doubling your high-speed data on our $35 unlimited plan. Total Wireless. Do amazing. Offer ends 12/31/2021. First 10 gigs at high speed, then 2G. Terms and conditions. TotalWireless.com/terms.
Hey, it's Brian from Johnny's House. Have yourself a bag of holiday cheer. 'Tis the season for a mix of your favorite things with M&M's Mix. At last, your favorites together in one bag with classic or peanut, and they're spreading even more holiday cheer. This is your chance to win tickets to see live music at Z100 Jingle Ball. That's right, one lucky winner plus a guest could win tickets to the show and a VIP experience in NYC. Enter now at Z100.com keyword mix. Nothing says season's greetings like music and M&M's Mix.
This holiday season at SeaWorld, see joy as your family delights in over 3 million sparkling lights. See happiness as they enjoy refreshing Coca-Cola and visit amazing animals along with our illuminated sea of trees. See wonder as your family marvels at our festive holiday fireworks and see the world transformed into a dazzling winter wonderland during SeaWorld's Christmas celebration. Annual passes as low as $12.75 a month. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
from the Bogan Munz.
Yeah, damn, Doja Cat, that's dirty. All right.
Literally, it just sunk in. I've heard this song 1,000 times.
I know.
It literally
I
just sunk in.
Hey. Whoa, slap me, choke me. Whoa. Doja Cat need to know. It is 8:23. It's Johnny's house.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with highs around 79. Right now, it is 58.
And it's time for side takers. That's when we get a couple people on the phone who has a situation they cannot decide the outcome. So what you must do right now is listen to their stories, and then you tell us who you side with, and that's what they're supposed to do afterwards. But the first thing we must do is hear their story. So, Brian, if you can, line 4 and 5.
Yes, sir.
Let's say good morning to Julian. Julian, good morning. How are you, sir?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, good. And Haley, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good. How are you?
Good. Julian, we'll start with you. Tell us what your side is. What's going on with side takers?
Well, we have a Thanksgiving issue. It's kind of always difficult to decide who do you go to Thanksgiving with? Do you go to my parents' Thanksgiving or my wife's, or everybody has this scenario. So typically we've traded off, but our families are just so different that we decided to do just our own Thanksgiving with ourselves and friends, and that's kind of the basic of it. But my family's a little bit more conservative and laid back, but my wife's family is they're a load of fun, and they're serious drinkers, and my family doesn't really drink. So it's kind of like there's just this.
It's different.
It's different, and they don't really mix, and they kind of know they don't mix, so that's kind of the thing.
When you cancel Thanksgiving with them, neither one was surprised because they didn't have a good time when they were together anyway.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they weren't gonna be hurt about that. But now there's kind of been something that's happened. My father had a health scare a couple weeks ago, and it's nothing serious. But it kind of it made me open my eyes about like how life is short, and we can't take the people in our lives for granted. And, so I asked if my parents could come to Orlando and spend Thanksgiving with us instead of staying in Virginia where they live. And, so that's what I did. And I'm an only child, so I'm really, really felt the health scare. And I love my parents, and,
but this goes against what you guys agreed on, right?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, Haley, what is your side?
Yeah. So, love his family, but they are a lot different than mine. Obviously, mine are a little more wild.
Okay.
Love to drink, and they just clash. It's like oil and vinegar, basically.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know he wants to invite his parents, but I mean, my parents and my family would freak out. I mean, if they saw that, like, if pictures get out on social media, or if they hear that his family ended up coming, because we basically told them, like, we're not doing a family Thanksgiving this year. You know, like, it's just, things are too crazy, and it's too much. So we told them we're not doing Thanksgiving with anyone, with either side of the family. And if they see that his family ends up coming to Orlando, they're going to freak out.
Yeah.
They're going to be pissed. I think we should stick to the original plan and just no family this year.
Yeah. Okay. So, but Julian, your thing is because of your father had, it was a health scare. He's okay. That he's like, hey, you know what? I want to be around my only son, and I want to come and see you. And you're like, okay, but do you see what Haley's saying? If you do that, it's going to be problems on her side.
Yeah, I do see that, and but there's other people in her family that her parents can spend Thanksgiving with, whereas my family doesn't. I'm an only child, and I kind of want to be there for my father, because I even lost my uncle a couple years ago, and that was hard.
Yeah.
But having my father just. Something happened with him, I couldn't bear that. So
yeah. And Haley, your family here all that is like
Yeah, and I mean he's thank God, like obviously so grateful that like his father is okay, and it wasn't too serious or critical of an issue. Like he's been posting on Facebook that he's going golfing and he's out and about.
Yeah.
So, okay. I feel like my family, again, they're all on Facebook. They see all this stuff, so they might, yeah, it was definitely obviously
So
scary. But
they're looking at, okay, if you had a health scare, why are you out there playing golf and having a good time and living your life? Somebody lying to us.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
All right, B, if you can't put them on hold, here is the situation. Julie and Haley, they have canceled Thanksgiving with their families. A couple weeks ago, Julian's dad had a health scare. Nothing, nothing major, but he had this one thing was like, life is short. Got to cherish every moment. Son, I'd like to come to spend Thanksgiving with you in Virginia. Now, this is after they said they weren't going to happen. And he's like, well, I'm an only child. And his wife Haley's family is crazy. They like to party. And they say, okay, if nobody's having Thanksgiving over there, then that's cool. But if his father comes or if his parents come down, they're going to be upset because they weren't invited too. So what do? If you side with Julian, then the dad comes down and her family will be mad. You side with Haley, they'll have the original plan, just spending Thanksgiving together or with some friends, but no family involved. Who do you side with? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can vote on the XL Mobile, which is 41067. If social media's up and running, you got it. You can vote there, and you can vote on social media. And if you're watching the live stream, you can vote there. Any way you want to vote, the way it works is if you vote for Julian, his dad's come down, her family be upset. You vote with Haley. They'll keep the original plan of no families this Thanksgiving. Who do you side with on Side Takers? We'll take your call because we want to talk to you next on Johnny's House. 8:39, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with highs around 79. Right now it is 62.
All right, his side takers. We have Julian and Haley. After the last couple of Thanksgiving, their families really don't connect. It's not they don't get along, they're just different. Yeah. We have Julian's family's conservative and laid back, and Haley's family fun, loud, and serious drinkers. So after the last couple of Thanksgiving, they said, listen, this year we're just going to cancel Thanksgiving and just be with each other or go hang out with some friends. Well, a couple weeks ago, Julian's father had a health scare. Nothing serious, but it made him open his eyes that life is short and they should cherish every moment. And he asked us, hey, can I come to Orlando, or can we come to Orlando for Thanksgiving? They live in Virginia. All right. Well, he asked Haley. Haley's like, no, we need to stick with the original plan, because if my parents see that your parents are here, it's going to be trouble, because they see photos of your dad out there. You know, he had a health scare, but he's out there playing golf and playing tennis, living his best life, and we should keep the plans that we had. Well, Julian's an only child, and he thinks that his father should be here. So what do? You decide. If you side with Julian, then his parents will come down for Thanksgiving. If you side with Haley, then they'll stick with the original plan and hang out with each other and hang out with friends. We'll start out with you and find out who do you side with on Side Takers. Denise, good morning.
Good morning. I side with Julian.
Explain.
Because he is an only child, and if something was to, God forbid, happen to his father, he's not going to have the family support that she is going to have. If something happens in her family, she has a bigger support system, and he can always remarry.
Dang! Dang! You went straight for the remarrying. Damn!
Exactly.
Okay, Denise. We'll put you down for Julian.
You heard that he's out there golfing, right? He might have a more risk out there golfing.
It does not matter. It's still his father. He's the only child.
Yeah, I don't know that the health scare even matters to me.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's the only
That's
child.
funny.
This is exactly why I couldn't care less if I have family, but.
All right, Denise, thank you. She said, hey, she get mad and divorce her. Okay. Chris, good morning.
Good morning.
Chris, who do you side with on Side Takers?
I started with Julian.
Okay, explain.
I'm actually an only child, and I don't have a father in my life. So, like, anything that happened to my mom, like, if she had a health scare, I would bring her down no matter what the other side of, like, my spouse's family says. Like, I'm just like, she's my mother. She's the one that raised me. Like, if anything happens to her, then I won't have, like, anyone to, like, hang out with or spend time with. Like, I'll be lonely, and, like, so, like, he should, like, if whatever reason happens, like, family is your number one priority, no matter if they don't get along or not. Like, if you're an only child, like, your mom or dad's heart and soul.
I got you.
But it shouldn't matter.
All right, so we'll put you down for Julian. All right. Ms. Ray, what they saying over there?
Surprisingly, people are siding with Haley 100%.
What are they saying?
Well, not 100%, but
Yeah.
a lot of them. I'm on Haley's side with this. They agreed not to spend Thanksgiving with either side of the family, so they need to stick to the plan. Julian could take a long weekend and go spend it with the family after the Thanksgiving holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody said, Julian, life is short. Thanksgiving is meant for family. The pandemic was such a lonely time. Let his dad come.
B, what they saying on the mobile?
XM Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. Call Dan Newland. I mean, she has a few votes, but most of them tell her to shut the F up.
Dang. The Johnny's House live stream, watching this live. What are they saying?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is on the live stream. A couple people said Haley. Lots of people trying to just find a solution instead of voting.
Yeah.
But most people did side with Julian.
All right, his situation. Julian and Haley decided to cancel Thanksgiving with family. Julian's dad said, hey, I had a little health scare. I want to come down. You side with Julian. He can. You side with Haley. They'll keep the plans that they have. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. Put on social media, vote on the live stream, and we'll come back with results when we come back right here on Johnny's House. What's up, everybody on the live stream? This is us talking to you guys. Want to see what you thought about side takers. Who do you side with? You got any questions or anything for us? Now's the time to get it through. Whatever's on your mind. This is like, we try to do this a couple times in the morning. It's just our opportunity to get with you. Okay? Everything good?
I was just making sure I know how to do this with the stream
Okay.
if Brian's ever out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Technical things.
No, absolutely. This is behind the mic stuff. All right, so any questions, anything? What do you guys, Julie, agree with the wife? Say they should keep the plans that they have. So anything you guys want to ask us right now, let's just do it.
Sorry, you can probably hear me eating.
Yeah,
me
probably.
too.
Don't be sorry.
Sorry.
This is supposed to be off the radio. It's behind the scenes.
Yeah, this is behind the scenes. You guys wanted it.
There's stuff
Some ASMR. Y'all are into that kind of stuff.
There's some stuff they can't get on the radio.
The ASMR.
This one's tough. I see her point, but I see his point too. Change my decision to the wife. Siding with Julian. Do we use their real names? No, we try not to if we can, because, we found out how small Orlando is when the mail stopped the whole city down to let us know that Billy Joel was coming to town.
Yeah.
So there's like a 2-degree separation of everybody. Let's see. Any tea recommendations?
Tea?
Now, you talking about celebrity dirt, or you talking about real tea?
Oh my God, my stomach is growling.
I like peach tea.
Like peach tea?
I'm a big fan of the Publix raspberry tea. That's just delicious.
I like hot tea.
Yeah.
I think
I don't like hot
is
drinks.
gross leaf water.
No, really? I like hot tea at night.
I don't like hot
It's kinda
drinks.
relaxing.
Not even hot chocolate. I don't like hot drinks.
Put some hot tea with some lemon and honey.
I don't drink hot drinks.
I'm glad I ain't making you a cup there, Detroit.
I love tea.
Gross.
I don't like
real tea. We got real tea. Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna tell both of them good luck and go with your gut. Detroit baby names. Do you have any that you're thinking about yet?
Yep, we've decided.
All right. You've decided?
Uh-huh.
You want to share it on the air? You want to share it with us, or how you want to do it?
I'll say I don't care.
Go ahead.
His name's gonna be
You,
Easton.
you don't want to make a bigger thing about it?
I mean, should I?
She hasn't made a bigger thing about anything.
That's true, actually. That's how Detroit is.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Go ahead.
maybe this is one of those behind the scenes that if you ain't listening to the,
There you go.
you're not watching us, then you won't know.
Yeah.
All right. For the first time before anybody in the world, even us, we don't know. Here, Detroit's baby name.
Easton.
Easton.
I love that name so much.
Easton is his name.
What's the middle name?
Walter.
Easton Walter. Okay. How did you come up with that?
Evan's middle name is Walter, and he was dead set on that.
Okay.
So he was saying, like, it would be cool if we can find a name that starts with E so that, like, they have the same initials, even though their initials are U. Because our last name starts with a W, too. But, so, yeah, I don't know. We were just Googling names, and I didn't really like anything that started with an E, and then I saw Easton, and I really liked it. And Easton's also, like, a sports brand.
Yeah.
So, like, my little brother's first pair of hockey gloves were Easton, and, like, my grandma's already said, like, I can't wait to buy him his first pair of hockey gloves. So it kind of, I don't know, I guess it kind of means, like, a lot to my family, too, just because, like, we're such a big hockey family, so.
Easton's big in baseball bats, aren't they?
Yeah, it's the same company.
The same company, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
wow. I didn't know
so-
they were big in hockey, too.
That's how we pick Easton.
There it is. See, now you guys know. Nobody else
Love it.
knows. Us and you guys. That's what happens when you watch the live stream. You get that inside information. Let's see. Ex-dad, daughter's middle name. His middle name. Okay. Cute name, Detroit. Love them.
Yeah, that is really cute.
We're gonna go with those three.
Hey, if you have to go to the bathroom, Smooth Move tea is actually really good.
Smooth Move tea.
That is nasty.
That does help.
That's so gross.
Smooth Move tea. I've never heard of that.
This is the best tea you can get.
Yeah.
Right there. That's some good tea.
Yeah.
I am so hungry.
Me too. I'm like literally eating and it's not affecting my stomach and my hunger. It's like literally growling.
Maybe you have a tapeworm.
Maybe.
Maybe I have a tapeworm.
No,
You have a baby.
Which is equivalent to a tapeworm. Just eats up all your.
Somebody wrote Smooth Move is no joke.
Eats up all your nutrients.
Smooth Move is great. Once you start feeling that gurgling inside, though, make sure you get to a toilet.
It always get that warning, like, oh.
Really?
You had to pull over before?
No, I was on a run.
Oh my Lord!
I was on a run,
I know, man.
and I had to run to the clubhouse. I had to run to the clubhouse in Avalon Park because I thought I was going to poop my pants while running.
This is the behind-the-scenes stuff you want to hear. This is it.
Oh, you missed earlier.
Oh yeah.
It was gross.
Why? What was earlier?
I'm not repeating it.
What was
I in the
earlier?
conversation?
You were talking to her.
On my one piece.
Oh God, yeah.
I feel like we've had much worse conversations.
No, I know. Not that graphic.
Really? It's just because you're picturing it.
No, I'm not picturing it.
You are picturing
You've never said it like that before.
I mean, girls get moose knuckles too.
Camel toe.
I know.
Y'all wanted it. It is.
You guys both just went silent when we started talking about that.
Because it's very uncomfortable.
It's gross. You guys are
Can we do anything? Like, we can't poop. That's gross.
Man, I love this. Oh,
We
Dale's
can't
on.
get clothes wedged in our nooks and crannies because that's gross.
Yep.
What can we do?
Sit there and be pretty. And the dishes.
And the dishes.
And make sandwiches.
Shove it.
I wish I could make a sandwich.
You can't make sandwiches?
I mean, you're technically not supposed to have lunch meat.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
you're
true.
right. Yeah. What if you cook it?
They say it's okay if you cook it, but I like cold lunch meat.
Oh.
I just love lunch meat so much. Like sub
me
sandwiches
too.
Are my
Oh my
freaking
God.
I almost tempted to buy some bologna the other
too.
day. I'm like, I can't do it.
Oh, I love bologna.
I can't do it.
Yeah, bologna's only good if you fry it, and
Yeah.
that's from my poor days.
Nope,
So I
I-
don't like. I don't
And
like.
then, and then it's gonna make your house smell like bologna
I
for
don't
all
like
day.
to think about that.
My favorite thing is just like turkey and cheese roll-ups. I
We
love
used to
that.
fry bologna, and my mom would cut like little slits in it so it looked like a sand dollar. We call it sand dollar sandwiches.
Just,
Yeah,
like,
you got to
think
cut the
about-
slit so it'd be flat.
I think about Jimmy John's a lot,
That's what we should have ordered.
like all the time.
We could order
I can't-
lunch.
can't eat it, though.
Destiny, it's in Total Wine and in a bunch of local stores depending on where you live.
Oh, yeah, we got to do this thing.
Oh yeah, we do. We got to go, guys. We got work to do.
See ya.
Peace out.
Adele, easy on me. When is her concert? I want to watch that thing.
The special's this weekend.
This weekend?
14th.
14th. Got to check that out. 8:53. This is Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 79. Right now it is 62.
All right, we got side takers, Julian and Haley. They're married. They're thinking about making plans for Thanksgiving. Their families don't really connect. Not they don't get along, they don't connect. So they said this Thanksgiving, we're going to just either spend it with each other or with some friends. Now, Julian is the only child. His dad had a medical scare. Nothing serious, but he just said, you know what? Life is short. We need to spend as much time as we can. Do you mind if we come down for Thanksgiving from Virginia? And Julian's like, well, I think so. Well, Haley's like, no. My family's going to be really upset if they can't come and they see that your family's coming. We should stick to the original plan that we have. You side with Julian, his parents will come. You side with Haley, they will stick with their plans. All right, it was really, really close all over the board, but slightly. Julian, you won. How you feel?
Well, I mean, I feel great about it. Like, that's kind of what I want, but I now it kind of does make me feel that, bad for my wife.
Yeah.
Now, Haley, how you feel? Now you got to tell your family after seeing all those photos that, hey, I know we had said that we weren't going to have family, but we're going to have his parents down. How are you going to explain that?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I mean, honestly, we might have to be doing some making up over the Christmas holiday for them because I know they are not going to be thrilled. But what are you going to do?
I was on your side, Haley, to be honest.
Go ahead, Ray.
I mean, it's because I'm trying to think of like my family and my wife's family. Like they either or would be so jealous and so mad that they weren't invited. So, I mean, you still have a couple of weeks, so maybe you could give him a heads up. But, I mean, if he's out there golfing, like he's living his life, he's okay right now.
Right.
You can still go see him. How about Black Friday you fly out? Black Friday you fly out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a rough one, man. I know how, jealousy's on each side of the families, but, it sounds like your party Haley, sound like your family gets down.
Yeah. They get pretty wild. They get pretty wild.
Well,
I don't think they even remember most Thanksgivings, honestly.
All right, well, good luck with this, guys. It's gonna be tough to explain to one family why they can't come, and I know you're trying to do the right thing with your dad, but we'll leave it to you guys to do what you got to do. But thank you for including us with Side Takers, okay?
Thank you, guys.
All right, y'all have a beautiful day.
You too.
All right, it's a little rough one. Y'all will figure it out. I wonder what's gonna happen. She'll probably have to invite her parents too.
I mean,
that would be the great thing if they could just spend Thanksgiving with both the families, but
it's like
if they connect,
right? Like if they don't hate each other, then who cares if they don't like the same stuff?
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, man,
I mean, they're not trying to make me be dry, and I'm not trying to make them get drunk.
Yeah.
So,
but one's like, hey man, come on, have a drink. No, that's okay.
I mean, they're not doing that.
No, I don't know. All right, let's move on. Miss Ray, what you working on?
A little update on who's taking Travis Scott's place in Vegas, and Nick Cannon offering out more babies.
What?
Did you see that?
No, I haven't. That's coming up, y'all.
XL 1067 has your chance at $1,000 and a VIP trip to our iHeartRadio Jingle Ball. Now, text the nationwide keyword GREEN, GREEN, to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's GREEN to 200-200. Good luck.
What's up? This is Billie Eilish.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So I told you yesterday that Travis Scott was supposed to be a headliner this weekend for Day and Night Vegas, or Day in Vegas Festival. And so he pulled out, and he said that he was too distraught to play. But now we're hearing that Post Malone is going to be the one that's replacing him and taking over the schedule. And obviously, you know, they were just very concerned about a crowd showing up there because that's what happens at Travis Scott's concerts now. So, yep, that's what they're saying, that they're excited that Post Malone has been added to the lineup for Saturday night.
Now, did they tell him not to come, or he said that?
He said he was too distraught to play.
He wasn't, okay.
Too distraught to play, yeah. So he
I thought they were going to cancel.
Yesterday.
I thought they were going to cancel the whole concert. They're like, nope, just you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably adjust the way they do it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So people are wondering why the other Kardashians haven't posted, because this is all about, like, this is their enterprise.
Yeah,
like, this is their people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Travis Scott is connected to Kylie.
Yes.
Kylie is connected to Kardashian. So people were wondering why the heck Kris Jenner was just posting her flowers from her birthday that she got. Kim Kardashian finally released a statement saying that she's absolutely heartbroken for the lives that were lost and anyone who was hurt at Astroworld. It looks like Khloe Kardashian has just reposted some of the other sisters and their posts. Kris Jenner reposted Kim Kardashian's.
But they haven't said anything themselves. Well, here's the thing.
Kendall, Kylie, and Kim are the only ones that have actually released a statement. But Kylie did, like, you know.
They know how important this stuff is.
Yes.
I mean, they live in that world.
Yep.
For them not to say something says something.
Yeah, exactly.
You
but
know.
the thing is that, like, people were like, were they waiting? Like,
But,
because
I mean-
obviously they have to work with their publicists, work with their people to figure out what exactly they have to say.
I don't know why they have to say anything. Like, honestly,
I know.
it's not their thing.
I know. And that's
I mean, so if I'm Kim Kardashian, I'm not saying a word.
And that's what Drake was saying. Drake was like, I hate the fact that I have to
Use that
post on
platform.
this network, on this platform.
I feel like if you say something and then you're not directly connected to it, it's kind of you
Using
like,
that to
clout chasing the
Yeah.
event to
Yeah.
put your name out there.
I can see what that struggle with live between them.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't think they
absolutely.
should say anything. Like, it's not their place.
The
Yeah.
two-
I mean,
the one-
Kylie,
the one with
Kendall,
they
those
were
two
there.
were there.
They were
Right,
there.
they were
Yeah.
there. And,
Drake, obviously, yes.
And there's been some stuff said about, you know, the way they handled it, at least the way the optics were. So, okay,
Yeah.
you can say something. And, you know, I mean, she's tied to him because they got a baby.
Yeah.
So, well, not really, because
I
that's
agree with
Tyga's
you.
baby. So,
Oh, my God.
I wonder what Tyga thinks.
No, I agree with you. And then Kanye West did his support, you know, on Sunday. He did his Sunday service dedicating it all to, you know, the victims and people that were hurt at Astroworld. So that was very,
It's just
very
a
cool. They
horrible
were dressed in
situation,
black and,
and
yeah.
It's not going to go away for a while.
They actually they caught up with one of the security guards that was hired. Did you see this story?
No.
They're talking to like everybody, obviously. His name is Darius Williams, and he was one of the hundreds of people that were hired to work the security for the festival. He was contracted through the company, and he said that the training that they went through was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. The completed training that they were supposed to be going through was supposed to be like these licensing exams for like level 2 security officers and all this stuff, but the training that they went through, they gave them all the answers.
Oh,
they basically
wow.
told them everything, you know, to pass it because they
Yeah.
needed people to work the event. He even said that when he showed up Friday for his shift, he realized that they were so understaffed and not equipped to handle the massive crowds that he left.
Oh,
so
did he?
he got hired to be a security guard, and he left because he was like, I can't handle this.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no way we're going to be able to handle this, and he quit.
Wow, on the spot.
So, I mean, you're going to hear a lot more stories, obviously, from that.
And if that concert would have gone out without a hitch, nobody said anything about them giving them, the answer to those tests.
Nope. So Nick Cannon is embracing his reputation as, you know, a baby daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Sweetie, I don't know if you saw that. She posted, you know, they split, her and Quavo split in March, and she just tweeted out that she wants some babies.
Okay.
And so once she said, I want some babies, there was a ton of different replies, but everybody saw Nick Cannon's reply because he tweeted out, a thinking face, a ninja, rolling on the floor, laughing man, and one guy raising his hand.
Oh, my
So people
Lord.
are like, okay, so it looks like Nick Cannon's volunteering to give Sweetie a baby here.
Wow.
But I don't know. He tried to explain that. Oh, it was just a joke. Like, I wasn't nominating myself.
I mean, I guess, it's probably, he's a comedian. He's got a TV show.
Yeah.
So it's throwing his name out there. But he also said that he ain't got no problem.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting the word out about his show. We're talking about him now.
Yeah.
I just love that.
Now, what if
He's
he
got so many kids.
What does he does knock her up?
4 children with 3 different women over the course of a few months.
And you ain't hear none of them talking any junk either.
No.
None of them.
Because they're set. They're fine.
Yeah, they're taking. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
Well, I mean, 2 of them are Mariah's.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
they don't even, like, he could go broke and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
the rest of them.
Oh, yeah. They're pretty cool with it. All right, let's find out what is trending. We need to know. Detroit's going to tell us next on Johnny's House. .908, it's Tuesday. This is Johnny's House.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 79. Right now it is 62.
Detroit, what's trending, ma'am?
Today is National Fried Chicken Day.
Yeah. All right.
Shout out to Ray for letting me know that. So you can check out some local places that have fried chicken sandwiches and whatnot. Some of them got some deals going on if you are into that.
Mm-hmm.
It's also National Louisiana Day. So shout out to our boy TJ because I know he's out there listening somewhere.
Yes, it's your day. Celebrate.
Doesn't call in very much anymore, but
we know you're there.
Yeah, we love TJ.
We know you're there.
Also, this is pretty funny. So there is a judge in Georgia that banned Al Fonachelle from coming to his county this year.
Rude.
You can't stop it. Elf,
really
Elf
can't.
on the Shelf is coming.
Yeah.
Plus,
yeah.
I mean, you really can't stop it because it's a magical elf that goes where it wants.
Thank you.
So what he's saying is he's like, we want the elves to say where they come from this year because it's a burden on parents to have to clean up after them and whatnot. But
They said, look, times is tough.
And
Can't afford another mouth.
The elf's like, you need to boss of me.
yeah, exactly.
what I wanna
The
do.
elves will do what they want to do.
right.
Also, there is a Amazon review that's gone viral because a woman gave 5 stars to a pair of leggings that she said survived a fall down a mountain.
I saw this.
Yep.
There's a picture of her falling down the mountain.
Okay.
Yep. And she said, my leggings did not rip, not even a little bit. I got stuck on rocks and trees. Order them now.
Oh, no, that's the real deal.
There's a
I mean,
picture of
really.
her, like, on her way down the mountain.
That's incredible.
Yeah. And there's another response from her customer, and that woman says, mountain sliding legging lady was right. So I thought that was pretty funny. And then also trending, if you are a fan of Selling Sunset, which y'all know I am because that's trash reality TV that I absolutely love.
Okay.
I know Jen's a fan of it too
She
because
is.
she has great taste in television.
She doesn't.
So they are actually getting a spinoff. So it's going to be Selling OC. So it's going to follow one of the Oppenheim brothers as he expands the company, opening a second office in Newport Beach.
So that Sunset girl, isn't she the one that's now with the Tarek guy from Flip or Flop?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
one of them. So
The
her
blonde
name,
girl.
yeah.
That looks just like his
Heather.
old girl.
Yes.
Who looks like the other girl.
Heather
the other
Ray
girl.
Young was her last name, but now her last name is
El
El
Musa
Musa
or
or whatever
whatever his
because
name,
they did get married.
Okay,
Yeah.
I did walk in and see that, and my wife told me that girl's from Flipping Sunsets. And I'm like,
Selling Sunset.
Okay, I'm like, all right, cool. And
Selling Sunset.
I just kept on walking.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So Selling Sunset actually not the second season because I forgot they released like 3 seasons at once. The next season is coming out Thanksgiving Day weekend.
Oh,
Look at her,
Y'all already know I'm
excited.
pumped.
I'm excited.
I've been waiting for it.
Cannot wait.
Me too.
All right, when we come back and talk about Jeff Bezos and his little girlfriend checking out Leonardo DiCaprio. We're going to find out, when did you get busted just checking somebody out? It happens. Let's get into it. It's Johnny's house. Orlando's number one hit music station is 921. This is Johnny's house.
It's going to be a sunny day today with highs around 79. Right now it is 65.
Ray, we ever put that video up? Jeff Bezos' little girlfriend.
Yeah, so
checking out Leo.
It's on the X1067 Instagram story.
Yeah, and I guess Jeff Bezos did he posted a photo of, what was it again?
He was standing by like a cliff with a sign that said, dangerous fall, and he's like telling Leo, come on over.
Man, if you see this, man, she was all up in him.
When I first heard it, I thought, it's probably being exaggerated.
Yes.
Oh, no.
But then I saw it, and you literally see a sparkle in her eye.
She was like straight up swooning over him, not even trying to hide it.
Like in the old school cartoons, whenever like Tom looks at Jerry and sees a hot dog or something.
Yes.
Like she was salivating.
She was like, wow. You can tell Leonardo's been through that before. He was just kind of like, hey,
it's just
like,
normal
hey.
to him.
He's like, hey, it's okay. Back off. That's your man. That's your man right there. Stop that. I want to find out, when have you ever been busted checking someone up? And how do you handle that situation? Now, when I was young and immature, I used to see a very attractive woman walk by with a fat booty. I don't care who I was with. I go, damn. That just came out. It was involuntary. So if I was with someone, it was.
It's
what kind of wild animal are you?
I know, right?
The wildest.
It's human to look. Like
it is very human.
And it's human to look.
Yeah.
So to say that you don't look, you're probably lying because it is just human.
Yeah, everybody looks, but everybody goes, oh, damn.
No, it was not an old. It's kind of under your like. Damn. It was
Do the
kinda
girls
like that.
hear it?
Now the cool ones like, oh, I saw already. Like, but the ones who they didn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very, as I was told, disrespectful.
Just slightly degrading.
Very disrespectful.
I like to turn around and be like, yeah, you like that pancake ass?
No.
Nothing back there.
Now, you would do that when you're with the people you're currently dating? Because that's the issue. Saying it's no big deal if you're by yourself.
Well, no, I mean,
if you were currently, she was walking up the steps with her man.
With her man.
Yeah.
So you're walking up the steps with your lady. You didn't do that.
It literally looked like she had one arm around Leo and one arm around Jeff.
Like they were double dating.
Yeah. No. Now I'm more mature. I'll look at it and just not say a word.
Because I when I'm with my boys or by myself, I do the when we gonna Miss Parker. But I would never do that in front of Jen. And not that she would care. I honestly think she's oblivious to it. If I were to look, she wouldn't even notice. That's how little worry she has that I'm going anywhere.
I think in the past when I've done something like that and got caught, it was a rough little conversation after that person walked by. It was very uncomfortable.
Because she was blatant. She wasn't trying to hide it.
She literally, like I said, she was like, "Take me with you."
Yeah.
Or just kiss me right here.
That's when unless there's a photo or something, that's when you deny. Why are you acting like that? I ain't looking at like, what are you saying?
It did look like he was passing her off to Leo.
Leo's like, hey, that's your man. He's not playing like that. Where you ever get busted?
So Missy and I talk about it.
Yeah.
So we talk about what we see or whatever.
Yeah.
So
And that's the best way to be. Like, man, you said I saw it. That's not.
Yeah. But I don't think I've ever been caught checking somebody out.
But do you check people out when you're with her? Be honest.
I have sometimes, yeah.
But she doesn't. But you either discuss it or she just doesn't notice.
Yes.
Because you're not that blatant.
But it's also, I guess it's also in the way that you check someone out. It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah, nothing comes out of my mouth.
No. Oh, it's been good to you. All right.
I do not do that, so I guess I'm not very blatant with it.
I was very mature.
Yeah, but you never did it with your date with you. So that was a little mature at least.
Oh, you mean back then?
Yeah.
Oh, I've done it.
Because this is the issue.
Oh, yeah, back then,
They were arm in arm.
Yeah.
Until Leo walked up.
Oh, yeah, back in the day, I did. Yeah.
Checking out is checking out. Yeah. Everybody does that.
And that's when you turn around and get that look at you like.
But what happened yesterday?
Woo. Detroit?
No.
What if your man ever?
I don't think I've ever checked somebody out that obviously. I think like Brian said, everybody checks people out when they walk by, whether you think they're attractive or you don't. You just check people out all the time. Mm-hmm. I like to people watch, so I feel like I'm some people it might look like I'm always checking people out.
For me, it's kind of a double take kind of thing. You look over, you're like, and it's automatic, like, ooh.
Yeah. But I've never done it. I've never done it in a way where it's like Evan would feel threatened by them. I didn't go oh damn, look at that ass.
If I see it in my peripheral, then I go, okay, I gotta try to Find a way to get a good eye shot without being that dude.
Oh yeah,
because I don't try to turn my head or
here's
anything.
the thing: sometimes you won't get it.
Right? No,
sometimes it just you. That's the maturity thing.
And then I think to myself, well, damn, I'll never get to see that again.
Yes.
Oh
like
my
that's an opportunity lost.
The mature part is that if the person doesn't come across I'm not going to take my eyes to that person.
Exactly.
If that person comes across, I will. And then you have to be cool enough to go, okay, I just missed it.
Like if we're at a theme park, I catch it in the peripheral. I'm thinking to myself, man, I bet you got a bad ass. And then I'm thinking, all right.
You guys are terrible.
I'm not going to look that way.
Yes,
but
exactly.
If we maybe now I want like a pretzel, and the pretzels are over there, so we can turn this way. Then I can get a view. Okay, but if I can't, then okay.
Let me tell you something we learned a long time ago. If you're with a young lady and you saw it, she saw it 3 minutes before you did.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And now she's watching to see how you handle that situation.
I see that stuff from a
mile away. Oh no, they saw it way before you. So when you look over and look back, they're looking at you like, what?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's no disrespect.
No,
I fully expect her to do the same thing if she sees an attractive dude.
Yeah.
And she might. I don't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she's slick with it.
That's how the cool kids do it. You never know. You never know. All right, listen, I want to find out, when have you ever been caught, or what is the situation? I mean, everybody looks. It's not like you want to look at him and say, oh, I got to take this person home. Well, sometimes you do.
Well, she was overlooking.
Oh, she was like, you make the offer, he's gone.
She was like in a trance or whatever.
What can they see it again, Ray?
It is on the XL1067 Instagram story.
All right, I want to hear your situation of checking someone out when you're with your mate. Do you talk about it together? You've been busted? Rough ride home? How did it work out? Got 4 tickets to Mission Save Christmas featuring Elf. It's an all-new multi-sensory experience with a journey into Buddy the Elf's world to help him with the holidays. It's going to be at the Gaylord Hotel. Exclusive November 19th through January the 2nd. We're going to hook you up with 4 tickets so you can enjoy it. But you just got to tell us, hey, what's the situation? You ever been caught doing it? You get busted? I mean, that was just obvious. And I'm sure they had some discussion. Or, Brian, like you said earlier, he don't care. I don't care.
I think for him, he cares for ego purposes.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
He's billionaire Jeff Bezos. Like, I don't think he cares in the sense, like, I know why you with me.
And it's like, it's not like he just saw it. Like, the whole world saw it.
That's a hit to his ego, big time.
There's no pretending. Everybody saw it. Anyway, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile. You want to text, we can read that. That's 41067. Put it on social media. And if you're watching this on the live stream, you can drop a comment there. What is your rules when you're checking someone out? Do you get busted? Or do you tell the person you're with, hey, check that out? Some people have that kind of relationship. I want to talk to you on Johnny's House. Lil Nas X, Jack Harlow, Industry Baby is 9:38. You are listening to Johnny's House.
It's going to be mostly sunny today with highs around 79. Right now it is 65.
Photo is making the rounds. This video is making the rounds. Jeff Bezos out down his black tie affair. Everybody's looking all nice, smelling all nice. He's with his lady. Said, hey, let's walk up into place. Leonardo DiCaprio just happened to be standing there. And she went, "Dah!" It's embarrassing.
Like in a trance.
I know. And Leonardo's like, hey, nice to meet y'all. I got to go because your girl acting all weird on me right now. I want to find out when you ever been busted checking someone out, and then with your lady, some people have agreements that, hey, if I see something, I'll share with you.
If I was Jeff Bezos at that point, I'd have pulled out my Chase app and just showed her the, look at the total, lady.
Yeah. Oh, you going to act like that? Oh, that's how it's going down? 4 tickets to Mission Save Christmas featuring Elf is at the Gaylord Hotel, exclusive November 19th through January 20th. Got some tickets to that. Want to find out about you and your relationship. Amanda, good morning.
Good morning.
So you and your husband got an agreement?
Oh, yes. The world is full of beautiful people. Maybe I'm one of them. Maybe I'm not. Either way, I'm comfortable enough in my own skin to recognize that other people are gorgeous. Why not?
Oh, you broke up. So let's say you're walking and your husband sees a very attractive woman. He just say, hey, babe, check her out.
Yeah, or I would point her out to him or whatever. I mean, the world is full of gorgeous people.
Yes.
Who are all these people in denial who think that we're not going to look at other people? We've been married for 15 years. I'm totally confident. I'm not jealous at all. I think that recognizing other people's beauty is not something to be looked down on.
Okay. A lot of people listen, not go, you crazy.
I'm with you.
I'm with you, too. Wow, he's a happy man. Well, thank you, Amanda. Oh, no, hold on a second. Don't go anywhere. Let's see. Kaylin, good morning.
Good morning.
Colin, all right, so what's the deal? You ever been caught checking someone out?
Yeah, so the person I've been actually checking out is my girlfriend that I have now. We just started dating at the time, and we were at work, and she was up front, and I was back in the kitchen, cooking all the food, and she was bent down on the counter, and I was checking her out, kind of seeing, what I got myself into, checking out the goods, and, she turned around because I guess, there's few people knew that we were dating, few people didn't know that we were dating, and, a couple coworkers tapped on her and was like, hey, I was checking you out, blah, blah, blah. So, we had a conversation after work about how, we need to be a little bit more appropriate. in the workplace, there's time and a place not to do it, and at work is not one of them.
Well, you sit back in the kitchen, people need stuff moving around. All of a sudden, you stop going, oh, look at that.
I know, there's people all crossing up in front of me, walking up and down. I'm like, bruh, stop blocking the view.
Well, do they know you dating her now, or y'all still keeping it a secret?
Yeah, we've been together for about almost a year now, so, but we have a good understanding, too. We both see people up online or in person that we both think that are good looking, but we both respect each other and are confident within each other, and that we're not going anywhere. We're stuck with each other. So.
Okay. All right, stuck with each other. I like that in a relationship. You stuck with each other.
I can't do better. You can't do better.
Well, I'm sitting there checking it all out. Allie, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you ever got caught checking someone out? What's the deal with you and your relationship?
It's not that I've been caught checking someone out. I just agree that you can notice beautiful people. My husband and I love to go to EDC, and there's a lot of things to notice.
That's the best people watching in the world.
Yeah, very little clothing on some of those people.
Yes.
I mean, that's what they go there for. They go there to be looked at.
Yep.
It's guys, girls, anybody. They're there for the attention and just whatever. And when we go there and I see something that I know he would approve of, I'm like, oh my gosh, check that out. That's really fine.
Do y'all really do y'all even like the music?
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's our favorite kind of music.
Oh,
okay. Playing on Sunday, and we're going to see him. We're so excited.
Wow. Okay, y'all got a nice little understanding there. B, what they saying over there, Mike?
XMO, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact need a check called Dan Newland. Someone says they always wear dark sunglasses, so you can't see my eyes.
That's old school.
Just don't move my head. But sometimes inside I don't have my glasses on, and then I forget.
Yeah.
Then someone says, I'm grown. I didn't lose my vision when I got married, so you can't get mad.
It's a respect thing. Detroit, anything on the live stream?
Yeah, lots of people on the live stream kind of agreeing with what Amanda said about how her and them and their significant other check them out together. One person said, where did it go? Mary, I like what she said. She said, I look at it like when you drop food on the floor. There's a 3-second rule. If you're looking more than 3 seconds, he gets smacked on the back of the head because that's disrespectful.
I can give you that.
Okay.
Noticing is one thing.
Okay.
Gawking is too much.
Yeah.
What that she did was gawk.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That'll be the first one that won on the live stream. We're going to hook her up. 4 tickets to Mission Save Christmas featuring Elf is at the Gaylord Hotel November 19th through the January 2nd. We will hook her up with that. All right, y'all, let's get out of here. It's 9:43. 9:49. We got to go do something else. Ray, what's something else you got to do?
I am hanging out around here. There's employees in the building, so
yeah.
I guess we're meeting some people that we haven't met before because of the pandemic.
Woo-hoo! Oh, yeah. What are we supposed to do?
Well, we're all on the same floor now, so I think we just go down
that's
there.
right.
Yeah,
there's no go downstairs.
Yeah.
That's right. It's
I
on
think
the side.
it's a mingle type situation,
Yeah,
not
so
like a
just-
meeting.
Will there be, you
think there's food?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Will there be
snacks?
You know me, I think there'll be snacks.
I don't know. I mean, that would be nice.
I'll be so happy if there is. I'm so hungry.
I wouldn't count on it.
I don't either because we got to ask permission just to have guests in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
what, 48 hours in advance?
Yeah.
After that, I'm going over to Ideal Image Med Spa to get everything lasered.
Okay.
That's all you need to say.
Head
all you gotta see.
Well, not my head.
Detroit.
Armpits to toes.
Okay.
I gotta do a little grocery shopping when I leave here. I am so hungry. I gotta get myself something
Girl,
to
you've been
eat.
eating non-stop. Well, don't forget, y'all got that, cash in that breakfast.
Yeah, we gotta think about it earlier too.
I
'Cause
see.
today was a little too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, tomorrow's hump day. It's a good day,
Fine,
middle
sounds
of the
good.
week.
Sounds good. That's what you want.
Listen,
That's
I'm
what it
hungry all the time, so I'm gonna let you guys decide.
They only make me sad because I got to pay, so I forget about it.
Yeah, he
I'll let it
forgets
just-
about
I
it.
forgot all about that. My bad.
Johnny's been starving all day, but he hasn't said a
I
word
ain't
because
said
he
a
didn't want to
word.
order food.
Me.
Nothing. Gonna go meet some new people, I guess. I got another meeting after that, and then finish up some work around here. And I'm tired. This time change has messed me up. I
Yeah.
can't stay asleep, so I've been up
Yeah.
since 12:45.
Ooh.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna finish up my work and try to go catch a nap while the kid's still in school.
Oh, yeah, you got that. Oh, yeah, you got some free time now, don't you?
Yeah, well, I don't have to pick him up from football anymore.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he gets home from school regular time, and then we just jump on homework.
Yeah.
So I should be doing geometry by 3 o'clock.
Sounds good.
It's a good time.
Ryan Seacrest, take it. Y'all have a beautiful day. We'll see you tomorrow.